Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Starting a stream in the AM. This is different.
Wild.
Yeah, this is fucked up and evil.
No, genuinely.
I've been awake for like a few hours, but I still feel like I just got up. Sissel!
So you waited until the stream started?
He started fucking pawing at the straw in my drink. What's wrong with you?
Little
You
man.
were behaved until it started rolling.
Yeah, he was doing great, and then he just decided to cause problems.
want attention.
He needs to say his hello.
Little man. Little man. How's everyone doing? It's been a minute since we got to stream, because we did not stream Friday due to the double feature today, and we didn't stream last week because we were at Miku Expo. So
Please tell us all about Miku in the meantime, because I don't know if Chad is here to respond to or how are you, but I would love to know about Miku Expo, and so would any lurkers.
It was so much fun. I loved it so much.
it was a lot of fun. I had to I don't know a lot of Vocaloid songs, so I did have to go look up the set list and study before the concert so that I would at least know a handful of them.
They played Magical Cure Love Shot, of course, because that was a song that was they had a contest of write a song and we might put it in Miku Expo, and that's the one that won. And that's the one that had the Miku Miku beam.
Yeah.
Mm.
And,
I know that song. I don't know Grace's level of familiarity.
Yeah, that's I was trying to explain it to you,
yeah.
Grace. I was just looking at you because you're right here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just,
I have very much, little to no knowledge. I very much am still iffy on what makes something a Vocaloid song versus not, because some things I see, I'm like, well, this is just a song in it, but it's labeled Vocaloid, and
Well,
I am sometimes confused.
Well, if it uses the Vocaloid software, it's a Vocaloid song.
Yeah, but sometimes I see things labeled Vocaloid, and it's just it is just a song made and sung by a person, it seems.
Sometimes there's covers, and sometimes they just sound like real people.
Yeah, some of them are getting so good that you almost can't tell if the person tuning them is good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Because there's
fucking Asterion Synth V.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
insane.
easy to make him sound like just a
Stellaria,
guy
Saros, they all
Yeah.
sound really good. Kasane Teto, of course, I love her.
singing. Teto's really good.
They're all synth V's though, or I can't remember if it's V synth or synth V.
Synthesizer V is the program.
Synth V is a different vocal synthesizer program that's not Vocaloid, but it's really good.
Colloquially, it is what you would call Vocaloid.
Yeah.
It's just not... Vocaloid is a brand, and
Yeah.
it's not the Vocaloid brand. But
It's
it is
calling all vocal synth music. Vocaloid is calling every single soda a Coke, basically.
Yeah.
There's
Some
some people
people
do
do.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's calling all tissues Kleenex. It's
Yeah.
people will understand, but it is factually wrong 70% of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah. Especially more recently, because Vocaloid is ridiculously expensive.
It's
and-
ridiculously expensive and not very easy to work with.
Yeah. A lot of people do Utao, which is free, I think. And Synth V, which is less expensive and has a free version, which is what I've been dicking around
And has
in.
some of the most realistic voice banks for it.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I've been shown a lot more Vocaloid and Vocaloid adjacent stuff recently.
Mm-hmm.
They did do... Miku Expo had World Is Mine, which I feel
Yeah.
if you've heard of 3 Vocaloid songs, that's one of them.
Yeah. When she started the Sekai Day, everyone went fucking insane.
It was really funny listening to the crowd singing along, but mostly to the parts that were Sekai De, because that's the
Yeah.
one lyric everyone knows. Sekai De.
And that's always beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It was amazing.
The girl who was sitting on my right knew every word to that song, which was great. She was just singing along the whole time.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, shout out.
Yeah.
At the Boston show, I was the only person who brought my shrimp miku.
People were very excited to see
People
Shrimp Miku.
were so fucking excited to see Shrimp Miku.
There was also
love
this
that.
one cosplayer who was dressed as Dunkin' Donuts Miku.
It was so good.
And she was carrying around an orange pool noodle because it looks like the orange straws at Dunkin'. It was so beautiful and so Bostonian.
Me and Jamie got into like a very small argument over whether or not her hair was orange or pink, and then we realized one of her twin tails is orange and the other one is pink.
And she was wearing a Dunkin' Donuts cap.
And she was wearing a Dunkin' Donuts cap.
Each on the one side, trans Seinfeld post. I don't know if that is comprehensible to either of you, but
Oh, I can't remember. I know I've seen like most of the trans Seinfeld posts in existence.
it's just you are seeing the one pigtail, the ponytail, your friend Jamie. Did you say?
That's my girlfriend, Yi.
Yeah, Jamie seeing the other and just love it. Again,
Mhm.
trans Seinfeld. Someone in chat will understand.
It was great because I ended up finding her that cosplayer's Twitter, and she wears that to like a bunch of cons around New England, which I think is really great because that's people are always like very excited because they're like, "Wow, now
New
this is
England
Boston."
Miku.
Yeah. Her profile says she's from New Hampshire, so it's authentic. That's culture.
We need to make my own silly Hatsune Miku cosplay.
Yeah, it'd be
Oh,
fun.
that'd be so fun. I really need to like try to cosplay again one day. It'd be so fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I have the only like cosplay that I really have is like it's pretty much entirely consisted of streetwear because it's Junpei. Like all of that is just clothes. It's
Yeah.
great. I did have to cut the sleeves off a hoodie, which is probably the only part of that
It's
cosplay
ridiculous.
that I wouldn't wear outside that context. But like, I got the like red and black flannel, that classic red and black flannel that like, it's like I don't know the platonic ideal of a flannel, and I just like wear it now because it's comfy. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I really love like closet cosplays. Those are mainly what I did, and I enjoy them immensely.
I have been thinking about putting together a Sigma cosplay just because I think it would be fun to
Hell yes.
make like the
Oh man.
the outfit and like stencil a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I remember airbrushing the sexy lady onto
Yeah.
your side.
Exactly. The one that just says bad
Yeah.
staff. The hearts on the
vaguely
hip.
like the anarchy symbol, just a completely different impression of the character than what he is.
Yeah. Not enough people talk about the hearts on the hip of his jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like it's so funny to
I-
me. It's a
I don't think
criminally
everyone
underrated.
knows those are jeans. Is another thing about it.
It is either a jumpsuit or pants. It's not actually clear. I don't think.
It's really difficult.
He's either wearing a blue jumpsuit or he's wearing denim on denim, and I don't know which is worse.
Either way, I have so many questions for him. Then I remember he's in college, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like he's maybe like a mechanic on the side or something, and that's why. Because it's a mechanic coded outfit.
Yeah, like you would think.
And he has like an old looking car, so I feel like that checks out. Like maybe he works on his own car.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an old enough car, you just have to know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what my friend from college who has a Volvo from the 90s kind of does, because there's like a limited number of mechanics that know what to do with an old car like that. I think they still drive that piece of shit. I feel like I would have heard otherwise if they'd gotten a new one, but if I remember right, it's older than me.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like a 95 or something. You guys want to play Virtue's Last Reward?
Fuck yeah. I
You
love
know
Virtue's
my
Last
answer to
Reward.
this.
I've always wanted to play it.
Let me see. Okay, game capture is working. You love to see it.
I do. Why do people?
Why
do
do
people?
people?
I've been showing someone recently who like doesn't know VOR. Just Quark CG screenshots, and their
that's
reaction
beautiful.
is so great.
Oh my
Ah,
god. I just remembered I tried to show scenes from ZTD to some friends over a Discord call, and ZTD crashed my computer so hard.
That checks out.
It always does this.
It destroyed Discord because I was trying to stream it through there, and I tried to like force quit Discord, and I opened like Task Manager, and when I tried to force it to close the Task Manager, it crashed Task Manager.
No, that's the ZTD way. Was this on your gaming laptop?
Yes.
Checks out.
Amazing.
We're partners. That means we share a destiny. Love just that shot of Clover End casually.
Yeah, I just love how my computer is like, please, for the love of God, stop making me play ZTD.
Do not subject anyone to this. Danger.
At least my computer can take it. My computer would simply handle ZTD.
I've
My big,
never
beefy desktop.
had that happen to me before. It
Yeah,
was
that's
really
crazy.
funny.
Your laptop has some interesting reactions to Zero Time Dilemma, because that is
Yeah.
the very same one with the
Yup.
Hell Dimension glitch.
Yup.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Funniest bug I've ever encountered in a game. I still don't fully understand what causes that.
It happens.
It's like it's something you expect from early games, right? Like if that happened like in a game from like
I can't imagine it happening to-
2006 and before.
No, not even that. It's a game that it's a glitch that like does not make sense for any game for it to ever happen to.
Yeah, it's just a type of glitch where I'm like, why is this able to happen?
Like,
It's not something I can pinpoint at, like, I can kind of, it's something about, like, I think it's the fact that headphones have a thing where you can, like, play pause from on the headphones, and something about you pulling out the headphones, like, trips that and messes it up.
yeah, but the thing is that those headphones don't have that capability.
It doesn't
on my
matter, it would be
laptop.
something in the physical headphone jack.
Oh yeah, true.
Because mine is messed up on my laptop and it's a problem with my jack, not with any particular headphones. It'll do it on any pair of headphones that I have. That's why I pretty much only use wireless on that one. Because it will just, like, every couple of seconds play or pause a video. Just
yeah,
by
that's
the wire
annoying.
moving. It's terrible. So there's something physical with your laptop's, not again, headphone jack that, for whatever reason, removing your headphones trips that. And somehow that affects, like, Zero Time Dilemma knowing to move on to the next line of dialogue.
Yeah.
So they just loop their animations forever, which also reveals some interesting things about how ZTD's cutscenes work, in that if they need to load, that's their failsafe. They can just loop the animation.
And it's like these are every camera angle is its own scene.
Yeah.
Every time they switch to a different camera angle, they're in a different scene that they're just playing in sequence.
Yeah, yeah. Each like line in a scene is its own thing, which makes some sense because you can skip through one line at a time. So you need like a discrete point where it knows like to end this one and start the next one. And because ZTD is, I would say, not the most well optimized game I've ever played. Just in the sense that it looks like that and it still runs the way that it does. It does need to have like some kind of failsafe for like if it has to take a little bit longer to load the next line.
Yeah.
Which also is why ZTD speedrun times are almost entirely dependent on your computer's processing capabilities, and why reducing your graphics settings is like a minute plus of time save.
Also, hi Rico.
Hi, Rico.
There we go.
I can't wait to get to ZTD, and all I'm gonna talk about is the speed run, the 10-minute speed run of Zero Time Dilemma.
And I loved speedrun facts.
Yeah, it's just such a delight. It's such a stupid speed run. Yippee!
It was really great to like save up like Shinjection for my friend and show Trey obviously collapse 1 million action lines. I saved that for last.
The one with Quark face down on the floor in the infirmary.
Yeah, hat 2 feet away, just so many action lines.
Such a beautiful image. I'm so glad. That person is you. I like the slight like motion blur thing that they have going on here. There's like just a
With
little bit of aberration.
It's spectral
dot effect.
secondhand.
Well, not even just the dot effect, but you can also see like they like
glow.
did like a shift blur kind of thing where you can see
His
this like
aura.
Yeah. This like low opacity of his hand, and then he's also got that teal glow.
He's charging a spirit beam from his finger.
Yeah, exactly. Dio. God,
He doesn't have his own Mia Fey to point with him.
Yeah.
He just has himself very slightly to the right.
Yeah.
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
You left us in so much anticipation.
Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
Oh, happily.
Well,
It's on him, I promise. Or it's on him, I promise.
knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So? This isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs.
Ugh.
And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then the search will show that and I'll look like an idiot.
Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic.
It
don't
is,
think
but
so.
you're Dio. So I don't care.
Yeah. Also, like, Sigma's not the government, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
What are you
like,
even basing this on? How do you know I
Again,
set
like
the
he brought up
bombs?
earlier, this isn't a court.
yeah. Because
Just spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons. Sorry.
Like I was about to say, you clearly don't.
I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh my god, if he said the name wrong, he has to know it's them.
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you were the one who set up the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are. And I don't know what Free the Soul is. And I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called
You're
Brother.
so stupid.
LMAO.
Idiot.
Bashes your head into a wall.
Oh, Dio. I forgot this stupid ass line! I know what they mean, but why would you say this?
What was that noise you just made, Grace?
The appropriate
It's
noise.
me when Sigma says to Dio, heh, oh Dio, tell me how does that foot taste?
I was just like, what the fuck?
You sounded like a rusty tea kettle.
That's a real bad situation.
It was a really good noise, but
Yeah.
it just really surprised me.
I instantly got flashed with fan art.
Uh-oh.
I
No.
need it.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
My condolences. Alright. Oh, Dio. Tell me, how does that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people.
Okay, that again. No, they were gonna bring it up, but that one's shitty, Sigma. Just go straight to the proper thing.
Yeah, like a Myrmidon is a profession, so it's a fair assumption. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I haven't said anything besides his name?
Yeah, see, that one is the good point, and I feel like you only detracted from your point with the Myrmidons thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
So funny
so-
how this isn't even like a Junpei thing of actually setting it up. This is just Dio being a slime-brained idiot.
Yeah.
He's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
A terrorist?
Oh dear.
Oh dear, a terrorist. How awful.
Imagine blowing a space up.
A
Not
terrorist?
me, literally. I am just
Left?
pretending to be someone who almost blew a place up.
I would never plant bombs, personally.
Well,
Deal
Works
your
no
evil
matter
laugh
what.
with shit.
talk my way out of this one. Seriously though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers.
And I love the Joker.
Okay,
I have a
you got
poster
me.
of him in my room.
Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop
Do
Zero
you guys
Senior's
ever look
AB
at the
plan.
Joker inspiration Facebook pages? Drawfee did an episode about it.
They sure did.
That's why I planted the bombs.
I
If it looked like the plan
really
might actually
like
succeed.
the first
supposed to
one
blow
with
this whole
the
place sky
mistake
high.
repeated more than once is a
a
decision. And it's a dude pissing his pants that really speaks to me.
I gotta finish that episode one of these days. I know I've seen like the first like 1.5 drawings from it.
You've been getting into Drawfee lately. Why did no one tell me it was good? 'Cause it's
Yeah, I need to get into Drawfee.
It's very fun because it's like really dumb, but it also like makes me want to draw because of the way that they talk about it, and you can like see their processes.
Yeah, same. Genuinely seeing their processes is super useful to me.
Yeah, I favor their speed draws for that reason. I don't watch as many of the. I've seen like all the speed draws. I haven't seen all of the ones where they do like live drawing, just because it's what's this? Just because it's like I really like to see the full like rendering process. Partly because
Yeah,
like
with me, I
the
have
way
to
some of
really
them
like
work is
the-
insane.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm
Which
like, oh,
means-
my process isn't the most intuitive, and then I look at the way that Julia sketches, and I'm like, oh no, no, artists are just all crazy people.
But see, the exact opposite is like why I like the live drawing ones, because like I am still like looking at a very much fundamental, so like seeing the start of it being more drawn out is super helpful for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Especially their willingness to like commit to stuff that's like not really working, but they do it anyway.
Oh yeah.
I just realized I made a typo in the stream title. Someone take me out back and shoot me.
Streams with Grace.
There we go. Well, I spelled
Well,
streams as
streams.
starams,
Oh,
which is
cringe.
not correct, interestingly enough. AB plan.
What's that?
Oh,
I can't stand him.
well,
Just-
looks like you don't know everything after all.
Liam
Should've been
O'Brien
more
is
careful.
so good at making
Then
him
again,
such a
not like it really
despicable
matters.
little twerp.
Yeah, he really plays him extremely punchable and killable in a way that just he's so good.
I really want to kick him and leave an indent that's gonna not go away for like a solid 20 minutes.
Yeah.
After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
God damn it, no.
I leapt toward him.
VLR characters are always fucking leaping.
They gotta.
There.
I
Looks
love
so dumb.
I love the fact that the pre-rendered CGs are always so much lower quality than like the live in-engine stuff.
Yeah.
It's like so much crunchier. There's so many artifacts on this.
Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding.
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So, believe me, there's plenty more where this came from.
What?
Now that we've cleared
What
that
does
up,
that mean?
back
Only Sigma has this context, and like maybe kind of Clover. Well, yeah, Clover was in the full clone place, so yeah, Clover. Explain, because I definitely don't know. Probably.
Come on, move it! Go, go, go!
We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us, except for one,
Tenmyoji.
Tenmyoji.
Hey, Grandpa, you're here and gone? I said back off.
No.
You.
Truly,
not
even if it
around
would
here.
kill me, I also just would not be able to listen to Dio. My pride is just too great to
Yeah.
follow orders from him.
Yeah.
I can see that. So why don't you do it?
This is such a bold gambit.
Yeah,
I love you, Tenmyoji.
Do it, you won't.
pussy.
Do it, coward, you won't.
What?
Tenmyoji?
Something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger.
I love him so much.
He's amazing.
Oh. Do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio?
What are you scared? You scared to die? Scared to kill me?
Oh my god. Ugh.
What are you gonna do? You gonna blow us up with that bomb? Better make it hurt. Better kill us in one shot.
Scared. Well,
Truly just makes so much sense. For an
Yeah.
Apocalypse Junpei to be like this.
Yeah. It really, what I love is that it accomplishes nothing.
Yeah. He
Like,
fucked up.
like he's trying to call Dio's bluff, but we know that Dio's not bluffing. But it's like it is very Junpei to try and call his bluff for so many reasons. His experiences like
Yeah.
dictate that that's a good call. He's always the guy to call people's bluff.
You son of a bitch.
And that he could do it in such a bold situation.
Yeah, like this is the Junpei who said, "Actually, I'm Santa." You know what
Yeah.
I mean? This is that coming out of him.
so you were just bluffing.
Not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that
I'm
you're holding?
Santa.
It's a fake.
What?
Like, this is ridiculous.
It's so. It's
But
so
I got
good
something
though.
to tell you.
Beautiful.
God, your nose.
Yeah.
For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. And it was all the opening Tenmyoji needed as he felt around his face for his nose.
I was gonna say that would work just as well.
Yeah. He cried out as he leapt through the air.
Most athletic
Two for
grandpa.
two.
These motherfuckers will not stop leaping.
I just love imagining like these two old as hell men beating the shit out of this guy.
Yeah. Grandpa Smackdown.
Tenmyoji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand.
Grandpa's got kicks?
God damn.
Shit. Not good. Not good.
Everything was
not
working up until this point, which is ridiculous. It really shouldn't.
Yeah. The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What? What's happening? There's a red light on it now.
Thanks, Luna.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates. When was this explained to Sigma?
Alicent.
Yeah.
He
Really?
says it. He says it outright in Alicent.
Oh, okay.
How much do you know? Fine, whatever.
Because the bomb is tossed over to Clover, or the detonator, rather.
Okay.
Or Clover tosses it to Sigma, and then it
Oh,
has
okay.
the light
Right.
on it.
Yeah.
If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah.
How do
Smile.
we stop them?
The emergency deactivation passwords.
None of us know them, though.
Right. None of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there? Hi, Sage!
I see.
Hello.
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy. The password for bomb number 2 is EQD DYR NTK.
Free the soul. Free Z soul, rather.
Oh yeah, Freezy Soul. That's this one.
Bomb number 2.
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh?
Free
my
the
mistake.
soul. We have a French branch. We don't like them. They're somehow worse.
Free
She's
the
saying a
soul.
lot.
Freeze the soul.
The soul.
Must have slipped my mind.
I do not have a good French accent,
Neither do
despite
I.
being French, technically.
Well, there's nothing you could do anyway.
Yeah?
My accent was so bad, Sissel ran away.
He was offended.
You
Yeah.
don't have the input device.
Welcome to the fucking club, Sage.
Oh yeah. We were so sleepy pre-stream.
Yeah. It's it's probably gonna be pretty low key today, because we're also gonna be going for a while.
Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Where's the input device?
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, I just can't remember.
At this point, I just clapped my hands around his head and exploded. Like he's not gonna be useful anymore.
No. You son of a bitch.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on.
To where?
What? I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
No, wait!
I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned.
Shit!
And we had
Let go
2
of me,
seconds of
goddammit!
animation.
That's all they could afford, boss.
Get off of me! Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
And what exactly are you gonna do, Dio, in this situation?
Wriggle lots and lots!
Wiggle boy.
By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me, mostly just for fun.
Yeah.
Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the Soparil.
But I can't reach his shins from here.
Yeah. No. If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this.
Her read of that line is not. What Fi is saying is a minute
Yeah.
we don't have to deal with those bombs, rather than
Yeah.
a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs, which is what
Yeah.
I just always that one always stands out to me because I'm like, that's not exactly right.
Did not get the direction there, huh?
No.
I love it how Sigma's arms in the CGs are buff, but when you see his form in game, he has
Yeah.
skinny little stick arms.
His model, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, it lost so much ABT and they're deflated.
Yeah. Ugh. shit.
What are you doing,
Luna just injected into the
Go.
most painful place possible.
Yeah.
Right.
Good bottles clinking fully.
Okay, I've got
And
it.
again, love the gun cock sound
Yeah.
Really good.
every time.
I'm a healer, but
I'm ready when you are.
Ugh, you can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake. Luna, shut him up.
Fi's like, I don't care. Didn't
He's
ask.
so annoying.
Right, here goes.
L plus ratio plus don't ask, didn't care. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus get so perilled. Forearm, marginally more reasonable? Still not where I would go
touch.
personally. I
No,
don't
like that is like if you're with someone who is struggling, that
Yeah.
seems like a much better decision than below the knee.
Yeah, there is at least like meat here. Not like a lot.
At least it is like, well, not in a position he's in right now, but it is easier to get that like above his heart. Like,
Yeah.
do you think just they just like flipped Quark upside down
Yeah.
so the Silverl would get to their heart faster?
Yeah, that is true.
Just lift up his leg.
I didn't think about that,
Yeah,
but yeah, that is
lift
kind of...
up both.
Yeah. This, at least, I can believe isn't going straight into the bone marrow. So I'm going to call
Yeah.
that an improvement. Like, this is like, you can get between the bones there.
I got better. I feel like I just never think about this CG. Like, it's just so brief and want to, like, not... Or maybe it repeats once, but I do not think about it enough.
It doesn't...
Versus Shinjection.
The thing about Shinjection is that you see it so many times, and it's during such an emotionally charged moment.
Mm-hmm. And again, for the first time, I'm thinking about the heart position of it.
Yeah.
And just lifting Quark's leggy as they're, like, out of it, but not fully asleep. So just,
Yeah.
come on.
Come on.
Come on, bud, go to sleep.
And they're just so upset. They're trying to kill themselves, but they just have their little leggy uselessly in the air.
Yeah.
As they began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I'd expected. Small, unassuming capsule.
I wouldn't call that capsule unassuming.
It is the kind of scary colors.
That is a very assuming capsule.
A big skull and crossbones on it, and like again the lines coming off it also form a skull.
I just, like, if I'm thinking of an unassuming capsule, I'm assuming it's like a neutral color.
Yeah, like a white, off-white, like beige.
Yeah, or
Right.
even like a classic like Advil orange.
The purple
I
is
have
really.
pills
Yeah.
that are the green of your shirt.
I believe that. But it's like the bright orange, bright purple. This
Like, this is a
Splatoon match
poison
looking
dark
ass
frog.
color combination. I don't know. Unassuming isn't the first adjective.
Yeah, that
Again,
purple is
for-
suspicious. Like if it was red and white, I'd call that unassuming.
Yeah.
For me, it looks like the classic, like, poison dart frog, like,
Yeah.
cartoon caricature of it.
Yeah. What flavor do you think it is?
Raspberry.
Bad. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison.
Is cyanide the one that tastes a bit like almonds when you put it in something, or am I
I
thinking
think
of
so.
arsenic?
I do think that's true.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I know that there is one that has like an almond taste.
Mm-hmm. I stumbled toward the sink and tossed it into the drain. Luckily, there is not a vast plumbing system on the moon.
No. How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
Well, the
Normal
pipes aren't the only
amount.
thing that's about to blow up.
Yeah.
And how much time until the white doors open?
20 minutes, if you can believe it. The same.
So, what do we do?
We put in those passwords and stop the bombs.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have another suggestion.
A dismal silence filled the room. Dismal's a good word.
Dismal is a good word.
It's a really good
Even
one.
though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
Alright, no point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
I'm gonna disconnect just for a second because my audio is being fucky.
Oh
I'll miss you.
Godspeed.
Oh my god, I'm back.
We're so back. We've never been more back.
We're so
Hell yeah.
fucking back.
Right.
All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario, we'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good.
So badly
Thanks.
don't want to take Dio, but they need his bracelet.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Slugma. You're with me.
I turned without waiting and headed for the door.
The door.
Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave Evernos in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and shaky smile, then hurried after her. That's a really funny image.
I'm doing what I believe that.
Yeah. Yeah. Very unconfident.
Just the worst.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Talking to Sissel?
Sissel
Yeah,
has
he's looking
calmed
at
down
me.
from the French offendedness.
Yeah, he's bad.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed.
Well, Fi, you're the one who said to come here.
Yeah, just kinda said that. We're fucked though.
We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here. You go check somewhere else.
Okay.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the... Got it?
We'll meet back in the got it.
Sorry, Fi.
Sissel! Sissel, do you want to sit
Do
in my
not
lap?
step on my keyboard.
Come sit in my lappy.
I wasn't sure what to
There
say.
we go.
If we hadn't found it by then. Is there really any point in meeting up again?
To say goodbyes.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
it's just...
dying, not feeling like the worst.
Yeah.
Some slight closure.
What's
my
with that
God.
look?
You know, very reasonable thought to go through his head though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
Your brain is so melted from jumping.
She's just scrambled. She's been in too many timelines.
So is swimsuits meant to sound vaguely like winners?
I think so. I think the intention is that it's supposed to sound like it.
That's the
Maybe.
most sense I could possibly make of it.
It sounds as much like the saying as take the piss out of a lime sounds like pass the time.
You know what? Fair.
It's like if you're insane, you can see how your brain might make
I need to start using "take the piss out of a lime" in everyday conversation.
We had
all
it
the
going for a
time.
while.
Yeah.
There was like a period of time where we said that regularly.
Yeah, I need to start saying that to other people and confuse them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? No, that's not a thing. And it doesn't make any sense.
That was the hard part about having such, like, internet poisoned speech patterns and stuff is, like, again, for when I was volunteering, I had to, like, talk to, like, senators and CEOs and shit, so I just had to be so, don't say anything you'd normally say in life.
Yeah.
You cannot fumble this, like, with, like, a coworker amount of fumble.
Yeah. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, after all.
No.
Shut up. That's
All
good.
right.
Like, Uchikoshi
Looks like we're on the
knew,
same
like,
page.
die, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Fine. Be careful, alright?
I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway.
Little purr boy.
Yeah, Sissel's made himself comfortable.
It wasn't good news.
Damn. Only 15 minutes. I need to hurry.
I broke into a run.
Yeah.
Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. Oh, too often what you're looking for is right in front of you.
Fair.
We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. So much shit goes down in the infirmary, like it's a good guess.
Statistically probable, yeah, at that point. Thank you for the gift sub, Rico.
Oh my god, thank
Thank
you!
you! Or maybe Dio had dropped it in there recently. There was no way to know. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. Uchikoshi just must love the infirmary.
Yeah, he's like, damn, this room
It's
came
good.
out good.
Real proud of how they modeled it.
I love scary music, Luna.
Yeah.
It's so good. Her stare is so good.
Luna. You're still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here?
I thought you would want to watch. What did we establish was on here 2 weeks ago?
Oh shit. What was it?
I don't think it was the Emoji Movie.
It was not.
Kokomon.
Well, I think it did have, like, Subway Surfers as, like, part of it, and Family Guy. But then there was, like, a full movie for half the screen.
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Hell, I feel sick.
really love, that art where it's, like, of everyone carrying their people in this. So it's Kay carrying Dio, Clover just heaving Alice
Yeah.
badly. and Tenmyoji carrying Quark. I need to find it after stream.
Yeah, I like vaguely remember the one you're talking about. This isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't gonna mean a lot if I die. Wait, sorry. Being a robot isn't gonna mean a lot of if I die anyway.
Oh. Why did you come here then?
Isn't that obvious?
Isn't it obvious?
The Phi influence.
Isn't it obvious?
Trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Yes. Why would I lie?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
She turned and headed toward the exit. Taking real slow steps, waiting for him to say it.
Looking over her shoulder with sad puppy
Yeah.
dog eyes. Wait. I'm just picturing her like that meme of the ant carrying a bindle, looking sad.
I don't know that one.
Hang on. I can find it.
I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. It is really good. I assure
Oh my
you
god,
leaving.
yes, that one.
Yeah. That's what she looks like leaving the room. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
Are you sure? Only 5 minutes?
Yes.
5 minutes in doctor terms, though, so like 2 hours.
Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body.
I understand they have a lot of patients and all patients deserve their time. I just do not like sitting naked on a table for 1 hour while
Yeah.
they're not there.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the Atom scanner and began to run it across
There's
me.
his stupid
Slowly
hearts.
and methodically.
Yeah, I was just about to say you can see his hip hearts there.
Yeah. Your results, they're not identical to Quark's.
Is that good or bad?
Matter of perspective. There are a lot of good things about it. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it. You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. Screen was already starting to show my results.
So, what does it say?
My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying. If they were gonna say minutes, I was gonna flip shit.
Nah, this isn't 999.
I'm
If this
just
was
so
999,
primed
it would
for
be
it.
minutes.
Well, it says you're not a robot. You're human.
I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
What?
You're part machine.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to
You
human.
chose to have them be so buff?
They're made out of a titanium alloy.
And like, I know they were this buff, like, when you got them. However, it will look like to people like you were compensating for something.
On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT. Your arms are cybernetic.
What? What does that mean?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms.
That's like almost how it works in
I
real
imagine
life.
they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
Usually,
Very believable sci-fi jump.
yeah, usually with like those types of like mechanized prosthetics, it's you typically have to get the amputation done in a certain way to like make your nerves good for it. Like the nerves have to be in the right place, basically. What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd
My
remember.
favorite line in the game.
It was you in 45 years ago.
What?
You know.
I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an x-ray of it.
Again, another part of this game, another line from this game I really fucking love is just this whole thing.
The doctor
Same.
told me I had really thick bones and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them.
Oh, that's cute.
How old do you think he was when that happened? Like,
8.
yeah, 8's a
I
pretty
very
solid
much
age.
get a 6 vibe.
I could see that.
So split the difference, call it 7.
7.
Just like,
7.
When the hell did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? I do love the concerned look she gives him, because, like, yeah, if I told somebody they had cybernetic arms and they were like, when did this happen? I also wouldn't really know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
not a good way to comfort that situation.
I just, like, I wouldn't know how to handle...
Especially if he had like 10 seconds left to live.
Yeah, he's like about to die. He just found out he has cybernetic arms, and like, you don't want that to be something that you find out about yourself.
And what you do is you tell them a password while being creepy as hell.
Yeah,
Told him you were given very specific instructions.
yeah. Wait. Okay, let's say you're right and my arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that.
Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body, which means that anything injected into them is spread
Good
to the
question,
rest of your
generally,
body.
but the bracelet is not of concern right now.
Yeah.
Well, they are saying this for Quark End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just mean, like, in the context of his existence right now.
Yeah, it's not super relevant to him at the moment. Why would you do this with prosthetics? I get having, like, the nerves interface because there is, like, a practical thing. Why would you make it so that it puts things in your blood?
I don't know.
You can
He
inject
wants
things
his
other places on your
vaccines in
body.
his arms still. He doesn't want them anywhere else because he doesn't want to put his leggy up.
Like, I just feel like there's a lot of other injection sites on the human body. From a, like, prosthetic developer standpoint, yeah, first off, Sage, that is just not remotely how it works in real life. But second of all, why would you want it to work like that? Why would you design a prosthetic that has fake blood that interfaces with your real blood?
And it's not even the same color as your regular blood.
I just can't think of a single reason. Like, if you need, like, I don't know. I can't think of a reason why that would be useful or desirable.
And some people may just really want the injections in their arms only.
Yeah, the body would not like artificial blood in, like, most people. Because, like, even blood that matches your type, your body can still reject, I'm pretty sure. There's, like, a lot of risk involved in things interfacing directly with your blood due to the fact that your blood goes everywhere in your body.
Your blood loves attacking foreign objects. Sometimes it is even too good at it.
Yeah, sometimes it attacks domestic objects.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's a very obviously it's like that because the story needs it to be like that. Because if Sigma had old man arms, it would spoil the twist, so they had to blow off his arms in ZTD so that he would have robot arms in this game. And that is, as far as I'm concerned, the only reason to have done that. Which is
Yeah.
very funny.
It's beautiful.
It's just closing a plot hole and nothing more.
Also
how
for
do
the
you know
drama
that?
of it all.
Yeah.
I just do.
That's not an answer.
Yes, you're right. But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
What?
Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
That's...
I'm sorry,
Because
Sigma.
you're a freak. It's
I
because
wish we
you're a
could talk some
weirdo.
more, but our time is up.
So good.
God, I love Luna.
She's so good. She's so good and scary in this ending. I love her.
I love when Luna's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Time.
Yeah, like my dad years ago that we on the 4th of July there was my family had a mishap with firework, and he has like permanent hearing loss in one ear, so he has like a hearing aid for that. Like even that little explosion still gave him permanent hearing loss. Sigma definitely is like deaf.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The other wild thing is that they do acknowledge it at a different point in ZTD, I'm pretty sure, when the gun goes off next to his
Yeah,
head.
and he's like, "Oh, that hurt my head, my ears."
I do feel like he mentions that, like, he can't hear very well for a while. Because of
Yeah.
that, which, like, it's not... They don't imply that it's, like, permanent, but they are, like... I feel like they say something about him not being able to hear, or his ears ringing for a while, or
Yeah,
something like that.
he does say
Well, you
that, like,
see-
when like Fi runs out and she's like, "Sigma, are you alright?" And he's like, "Oh, I can't hear from my fucking
Yeah.
ear."
Well, you see, the gunshot was actually like a vaccine for the explosion.
Oh, of
so,
course.
you know, it didn't have any effect on his hearing because he had the vaccine of the gunshot. That's how it works.
True. I'm always saying this.
I press the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop.
Well, that took way longer than 5 minutes then.
Well,
Yeah,
he
I
left the room with 15 minutes, then he walked here, and then he had a conversation with Luna. It could have realistically been 5 minutes.
I guess.
Because, like, he didn't arrive here with 15 minutes. He left his other destination at 15 minutes.
Fair. It is a little bit unclear what the actual distance between rooms. I guess you could calculate that if you were insane enough.
Well, you know you can get from, like, floor A to floor B with 5 minutes, I think is the case. Or vice versa, but, I mean, either way it would be the same, but...
Yeah, I mean, 5 minutes is like a quarter mile, I think, for most people.
But then, you know, there's the elevator to consider.
Yeah.
It's too messy to really be possible, and I also doubt it is consistent because there's no reason to put that work in.
Yeah. 1 minute. We've only got a minute left?
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
God.
Me too, Sigma.
Yeah, so did I. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen. Because I was scared of Luna.
Yeah, there's no... Every part of this would freak me out so bad. She
Yeah.
tells him he has robot arms, which he doesn't remember. She's like, yeah, there's a lot of inexplicable shit in this world. Isn't that right, Sigma?
Then I was given very specific instructions.
She was calm. And naturally so. Like a machine with a human face.
LMAO.
I really need to redraw the hand art.
Yeah. Society needs more spooky Lunas.
Yes.
We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
Hi, Yubi. Hi, Yubi.
Hello.
Please pay attention.
You're just in time for the scariest Luna,
This is very
honestly.
important. You must be sure to remember it.
God, Laura Bailey
You
crushes
must
it
be
too.
sure
Yeah.
to remember it. Remember?
Remember?
Well, that's easy. I'm always remembering shit.
He stuck his leggy out real far.
Oh my god, Sissel. You look like a chicken leg.
I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
The humble apostrophe. Sorry, we're making fun of our cat.
As you always should in every moment.
Let me see if I can get a photo from my... No, put your head back down.
Be a little freak again. Oh yeah, trying to
I got
think
a
of
picture, don't
what you
worry.
missed you be in the meantime. So just another thing we realized about Shinjection that makes it funnier is just how below the heart the Shin is. And so just Quark pathetically getting their little leggy lifted so that it could go right to the heart is a really funny image.
Yeah.
Should you
And we
encounter
made fun of
a
Dio a
line
lot.
with Val
Of
in the
course.
sun, remember, GTF BNL016. With this key, the first gate shall be open to you. There you go.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Meet again someday.
The fact that she's the one who says her name.
Yeah.
I'll be
And
waiting.
she's so detached from it.
She'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
Oh,
What?
before she could answer.
I love you, stock explosion effect.
The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness.
I love this description of shifting.
Mm-hmm.
Being that you're sort of you exit into like a kind of unconscious state and it like takes a while for you to like exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess what he's probably describing is like the feeling of his consciousness exiting his body before it gets back to his body, which is so freaky.
Love, love, love it.
Yippee. Ligma end.
Eepy baby.
Woo.
Wuna moment?
No, it's Quark End.
Quark.
Oh, we can do Luna though, right?
Yeah, in the
Yes.
process of doing your endings.
Okay,
Next
that's
is Kark
true.
End. Because they're like, oh my god, we know how to get past.
Okay. I didn't hit return this time, guys. Be proud of me.
I'm very proud
is
of
that
you.
what
Oh,
we're looking
yeah.
for?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
5 minutes to life.
What?
Oh boy, bots. That's a new
Oh,
one.
joy.
Oh my.
Want to see the streamers getting naked? I don't.
No.
I don't think you can offer
Moderation
that for us.
tools.
Not
How?
bad, bro.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
125.
Get banned, idiot. I think that you are bad, bro. 125.
Yeah, quite bad.
Good freeze frame we got on 5.
Yeah, her looking at this message.
Yeah.
Sigma's BP is...
Negative. Ah.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. They all
What are
wanted
you
to see
looking
the
at me?
streamer get naked. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. It was the result I had expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. Such a funny bot to me, because we are like, we're not like face cam streamers, we're not like anything.
Yeah.
You know, we all know that we are hot tub streamers. We just don't have a face cam on.
That's true. That is canon to our streams.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I did just buy a really cute swimsuit a couple days ago.
Oh, nice. There you go.
I need to get a new swimsuit.
I just got my first one in years.
Hell
It's
yeah.
gonna be. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Nice.
And there's these really nice, like, swim, like, pants with it that are, like, this really cute mesh. I like it a lot. There's this cute bow in front. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. Couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sobril. Blinked, and my vision started to blur.
I can't remember. Can you usually feel anesthetic in your veins?
Well,
It just
it's
feels
kind
like
of
the
hard
kind
to
of
answer
thing.
because the moment that it hits you, you do start to fade like immediately.
That's true. You only have a couple seconds.
Not even a couple seconds, like a second.
Depends.
Yeah, fair. But like, you usually can't because of that.
I'll keep an eye out for it next time I'm under anesthesia.
Yeah.
And make sure to live report.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Yeah.
live tweeting my under anesthetic surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure to lift your leggy up.
Of course. Well, they're obviously gonna go right in the shin.
Yeah.
They've got the
The
advanced
best
techniques.
place.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe if you're trying to feel, if you can feel it in your body, don't put your leggy up. Stubbornly keep it downward as possible.
Yeah. Exactly. That way it'll take longer.
Quark really tried and failed. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton.
It's such a good metaphor.
Oh, I love using it. I use it in my writing all the time.
It's like it doesn't fully make sense, but you understand exactly what they mean.
Yeah. Brain fog.
Yeah.
Before the term brain fog was like widely well known.
My legs began to wobble and gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Crunkled.
We've
Love a
definitely
good
talked about how
crumple.
good a word crumple is, but I gotta say it again, crumple. Top
Really
10
good
You
word
need to
usually.
say it every time, because, like, crumple is just... top 100 words, which, like,
Evocative.
top 100 usually doesn't sound like an accolade, but when it comes to words...
English has a lot
there's
of them.
lots of those.
What's everyone's favorite word?
I can't say it on stream. It'd be disrespectful to the sanctity of the word.
I don't.
I need to know
don't know what that
now.
could
You can't
possibly
just
mean.
say that.
Okay, not in that we would get Twitch banned, in that I respect the word too much to utter it outside of the context of using it. I cannot just throw it out willy-nilly.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I feel like my favorite word changes regularly, but I've always been a fan of visceral.
Visceral is really
Ooh.
good.
Visceral is a really good word, I feel like. Just because, like, it's one of those words that really feels like it means what it means.
Yeah, because it is so visceral.
Yeah, it's a visceral word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another word I like that's like that is bubble.
Bubble is good.
Bubble is a good one.
Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Love you, Luna. Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. The Wibble Zone!
Good God, he's gone wiggly mode.
God, no.
My eyes had lost the ability to focus.
I think my
But
favorite.
I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door.
I think my favorite word is pearlescent.
Pearlescent
Ooh,
is
nice.
very good.
Just really good word, like mouthfeel.
Yeah, that's got a good one. Damn it! You'll keep your promise.
Wow,
God
this
damn
video.
it.
Sorry. This game has yellow paint lines to the number 9 door. Hand holding.
Wow, I
Wow.
can't fucking believe this. Video games have really gone down the fucking dump.
Zero is
The
hand holding.
state of deaf games these days.
I can't believe they're fucking compromising the death game for accessibility.
I mean, they even had a whole fucking tutorial level in this one. Like, come on.
I groaned, and with a Herculean effort lifted my head. Then my sluggish body off the floor.
Exactly, Yubi. You can't even get to the 9 door on your own merits anymore because of woke.
I do believe that, honestly, the yellow paint to the door is benefiting some people in this Ambidex game.
Yeah.
Every step was a battle. Whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again.
This one's not necessarily a meeting of the minds.
Somehow, I forced myself ahead. A single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then, at last...
It's so fucking funny.
The way it just warps back to regular.
Yeah! The smudge of color faded into a recognizable person.
Video games are art. And this is
Well,
proof.
Like, truly, just show anyone who says video games aren't art this scene.
Yeah.
Threw out my hand in front of him.
Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Excelivir in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
I kept my promise. Now, you.
It really is amazing.
I love this fucking scene.
I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give us back the Excelivir. Like, it's one of those, like, God, it's impossible for me to not like Sigma in this moment. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it is like this having been because we're still before the cutoff here, right?
Yes.
This being the first route that I got is another example of the order you played this game affecting your view of Sigma. This was one of my first impressions. And I was like, okay.
You kind of had like one
Yeah.
of the best introductions to Sigma you possibly could.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
Sigma in Laboratory is pretty great too. It's like
He has a fun like rapport with Clover.
yeah. Ice cream by the gallon, idiot girl.
Yeah, and then here when he's like, I'm going to fucking kill Dio if
Yeah.
it's the last thing I do.
Yeah.
If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat.
One of the sickest lines in the game, also.
Absolutely.
So good. One of the sickest lines, period.
Yeah.
Again, very much, again, I don't think it's quite the level, but very much in the ballpark of, the snake. No,
Yeah.
My brain is failing. I'm so tired today, but
I know the one you mean.
once the snake ensnares its prey,
Rarely
does
does it
let go.
Yeah. What I love about that
Gab-
line is that he's not even saying, like, I will definitely take Dio down with me. He's like, I will die trying.
With the satisfaction of just hurting him,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
I gathered as much of my mind as I could. Got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I'd been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it toward me. Caught it and pulled the tiny glass bottle to my chest.
It's crazy that he caught it.
Oh yeah, truly a miracle.
I guess his arms aren't muscle, so I don't know how that works.
Label said, unmistakably, Excelsior. It was the real thing. Wibbly.
Clover. Take it.
I held it out toward her.
Right,
Wibbly.
of course.
Again, I just love the funhouse mirror. It's so
Yeah.
bad. She quickly tucked it into her pocket.
Good. Now at least Quark will be alright.
That last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma!
Why is she so far down?
Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
Sigma.
First, is the soap real? Let's put you to sleep. The Tubocure ring is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles.
The little hunk shoe. It's really
I love
good.
it.
I guess you could say it'll
Really take your breath away.
Breath away.
It'll really take your breath away.
Cindy Robinson, the voice actress that you are.
You're beautiful. 7
9
minutes.
minutes.
Where did you get 7 from?
I was making a Resident Evil joke.
Oh.
7 minutes. 7 minutes until total world global saturation.
Oh, yeah, okay, I have heard that line before.
The guy who also voices Delta.
Oh, that's DC Douglas?
Yeah.
Damn.
Once the superhero was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxed and followed it.
I had 9 minutes until total global saturation.
Total global saturation.
Man, DC Douglas really gets typecast as just like dudes who say some weird shit.
Yeah, say
I feel like that's like all the roles I've heard him in. He's just like a pretty evil guy who says
evil
like
guy who
weird
monologues.
shit. Falco might be the exception to that rule, just because he doesn't really. Well,
He does monologue at
yeah,
you.
as 87, he's monologue-y. That's true. Strictly speaking, different guy, but that voice.
About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me, 5, give or take a little. I'm trying so hard to reach my pill counter while doing this, and it
Oh,
just
no.
is not
Oh
happening.
no, do you want me to read out some lines while you do that?
It'll take literally 2 seconds if I could just, like, mute for 2 seconds.
Yeah, go for it.
ahead.
Okay.
Wiggle arm.
Yeah, we'll just watch Sigma's bones turn to jelly.
And I love that. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? He gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end.
Classic Species B moment.
Oh, I'm such a Species B, and such a banana.
I'm banana, of course.
Fuck, it did just occur to me that the Species A and Species B thing is another AB
Yep.
joke in this game. They love that.
They have their favorite letters, and I love that there's A, B, and then the C, Ds.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All of this
you're
is a
right.
ploy to get some of the characters to learn the alphabet, like Dio and Core.
Yeah.
And K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, K
Well,
clearly
he's
knows at
got
least one letter.
down.
Yeah!
Grace, we said that at the same time. I don't know how it sounded to you, but we said the words one letter at the exact same moment.
Morphogenetic fields, baby.
Yeah.
Adore that. Yeah, so, you know, they have the electronic fuckers here. The EF. Wait, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Sigma. You can do this.
Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions.
Thinking about it, it's really funny that they felt the need to go for chromatic door instead of just, like, colored door.
Yeah.
That sounds cooler.
Yeah. But it's just like 999 just went, hey, these doors with numbers, guess what the fuck they're called?
Yeah, they're not the
Numerical
enumerated doors.
Yeah.
How could I save myself? How? There had to be something!
Clean.
Neostigmine!
Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Sigma, remember, the hardest times are when a puzzle solver needs to force their biggest smile.
When there are one foot on the beach.
Fuck, that took me a second.
Wait!
When there was only one set of footprints in the sand, that was when Jesus carried me, or whatever that Christian quote is.
Yeah, it burned into my brain.
It's some, like, classic, I don't even know if it's from the Bible or if it's just something Christians
It's
like to say.
definitely not. It's just something dumbly some suburban white mom said in 1960.
Yeah, Jesus said, I always walking beside you, and I looked back and sometimes there was only one set of footprints in the sand, and I asked Jesus, where were you then? And Jesus said, it's because I was carrying you. That's the gist of it in those times.
Sure.
It's
Always.
like told in more beautiful Facebook mom type terms.
Like,
but,
it's in cursive, and it's over a shot of the beach.
Exactly.
Very much. Always
Always.
over a shot of the beach.
You fucking know it. And there's
So
brother
at
the JPEG
sunset.
artifacts. Oh, always sunset.
Mm-hmm.
JPEG
Oh,
artifacts
a
like
lot
you
of
would not
times, like,
believe.
they didn't account for the footprints, so there's, like, a lot of footprints on the beach, so, like, Jesus is some sort of octopus.
Yeah, they sort of just Googled footprints on beach and put their text over it.
Yeah, it is on so
Oh,
many
shit, you
posters
mean.
and so many houses. My dad also definitely had that.
It's just like, it's like, there's a million versions of that image, but 100% of them fit that description.
Yeah.
I can, like, see it in my
Or
mind.
in your house, well, your dad's house, you be, on account of, it is how all of those posters are like.
Yeah. His did have the correct number of footprints, though. Yeah, occasionally they will.
Yeah, they probably usually do if it's like a professional poster being made by a poster maker boy.
Yeah, as opposed to like a meme shared on Facebook. There is like a marginal difference in quality.
I have to stick my leggy out because my knee is bad today.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind.
If
That's
I die,
another
it's a skill issue.
That's another motivational poster phrase.
Yeah, it's on one of those like old school style motivational posters with the black border and the white
Yes.
text. Hopelessness is a state of mind.
It's like a cat jumping out of a tree or something.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's in your high school guidance counselor's
Yeah, like there's a picture
Yes.
of one cat that looks pathetic and wet on the tree, and the other one's leaping off of it or something.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I just had to think about all the motivational posters I have in my dorm room.
That my mom keeps sending me.
Oh my god.
Think, think, think.
I thought you said pink at first.
Yeah.
I
Think.
perhaps did. I'm not good at my THs.
You're so valid, but I was just like, I thought that was relevant, and I was just like going along with it. Then I looked up and I was like, oh wait, no, that says think. He's not shouting pink,
He's
'cause I did-
pinking about Pink Floyd.
Yeah, like I was. I trusted you wholeheartedly that pink was the written word that was on the screen.
That's because Grace has never been wrong in her
Yeah,
life.
happy International
Yeah.
Women's Day, by the way.
Happy International Women's Day. Oh my god, no, but that's so extra hellish, Sage, because then you forever stuck with his tick in his room.
Yeah.
He would laugh at Ike and has cheeseburger. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would.
If there was a seek a way out, I'd find it.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Yeah, I am super happy with the delayed reaction to the pink joke.
It was really
It was really good.
Yeah.
We're all just tired enough that it took like exactly long enough that the reaction time is funnier.
Mm-hmm.
Sigma, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Lots and lots and lots and lots.
There's something white on it.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I had a breakfast and my cereal bowl spilled.
This is cream cheese.
I spilled milk on my hand. We were in the pantry. I can't get over that being what he says.
Just say paint.
No, that would be too intelligent.
Your arms
Put
are
my hand up on the wet
cinematic.
paint sign.
There was a bench, and I only put my hand on it for some reason. What the hell was that?
Bird shit on my hand.
Bird got in the
here.
here, yeah. Bird got in the moon base. Don't you hate when that happens?
Oh my god, every fucking time.
You guys made me laugh as I was taking a sip of my milk.
Good, die.
Good. Now you're gonna be in a Sigma situation where it spills when you laugh and it gets on you and you're like, no, guys, it's not what you think. Guys, it's not what you think.
I have cybernetic arms?
It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms are artificial.
They couldn't do that if it was real.
Yeah, they wouldn't wiggle like that if they were real.
I knocked the knob into wibbly mode.
Like this isn't because of Sigma's warped vision right now. His flesh is actually doing that.
Yeah, his arm
Yeah.
just did that.
Again, he has a knob on the underside that has wibbly mode, normal mode, and mystery.
Well, he set it to W for wibbly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Titanium alloy bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. What did I know in my human arms, which I distinctly remembered having, had been replaced?
Another really good line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Lips Hair, a really good read.
Yes, extremely. Thank you for capturing the emotion perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Ken, my paycheck will be equal to Cindy Robinson's, I'm expecting.
Oh, of course, of course.
So $8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that was about what we concluded.
Uh-huh. And that flash of Luna I'd seen. I was certain it had never happened. Those things hardly mattered, though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. Back then my arms were wibbly, however. That might be useful. Clipping through the door with their wibbles.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time.
Hey, girls.
Doug Dimmadome hat.
Yeah. Dude, when it opened on that, Dio was like wiggly in such a way that it looked like that one screenshot from I think Star Wars of like the hologram.
Oh my
guy
God.
That's, like, warped.
Big Palpatine boob.
Yes. I'm glad you knew what I meant.
I see it perfectly.
It was like
Yeah.
it looked exactly like that for like half a second.
Yeah.
You're right.
What are you waiting for? Why don't you open it already?
What?
God, seeing the like instant sprite changes in this mode is very funny.
It's all so bad.
This game is so beautiful. Did I stutter?
He's looking like
I
it
mean,
again.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yes.
so full of anesthetic.
His head. So no head?
This is the greatest game ever made.
Like, truly, we could stay on this screen for an hour.
This is like a lava lamp to me.
It is. Coco Melon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiny head, tiny head.
It just never stops being funny. He licks
Baby
a lemon!
Leaning.
Oh, I know he eated a lemon.
Every 5 seconds, another masterpiece happens on screen.
Oh my god.
Big Kyle.
I'm like in tears.
So good.
Kyle working out at the library.
I thought it just a minute ago it looked like Dio was two kids in a trench coat with a super long torso and tiny head. Oh my god.
I am in tears.
Genuinely, how can anyone dislike Virtue's Last Reward when they have this?
This is so beautiful to me.
No other game has done this legitimately.
No other game had the nerve.
Look this.
God. Did I stutter?
Yeah.
Open the number 9 door.
Sigma! What are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up.
We're so close, back up.
Hey man, get away from me.
Hey, personal
fucking
space.
Whatever.
Oh, sorry. Bend backwards.
He was so skinny for a second when the sprite changed. I'm dying.
I just love how Luna and Clover aren't affected. They're just kind of
They're
blurry.
just blurry.
Yeah, they only applied the effect to the background.
And the
I was
boys.
just about to flip
Yeah.
the
Grow
switch
up.
anyway.
And hurry up and...
Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now, right?
Yes?
Well, what do you say?
It'd be a really funny drawing exercise to just take a screenshot of just any moment here and draw them like that.
It's such a good forcing yourself to learn perspective.
Any single frame would be so beautiful.
Wanna come with?
I hate when Dio has massive tits.
Yeah.
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma.
Don't worry about me.
Some people may hate this, but this is the ideal male form.
This is what
And
peak
it's
performance
so
looks
true.
like.
Any screenshot from this.
Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
But
Do you think, sorry, it's so distracting how funny it looks. Do you think Dio will?
Kay is just constantly a little alien man.
Yeah, he keeps being very, like, cone-headed. If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on. Doug Diodome, owner of the Dimsdale Diodome, exactly.
I understand.
Great. Okay, we got that settled. Shall we go?
I can't believe I've never truly taken the time to appreciate how funny this gets. Did we just get really good Wibbly RNG this time?
Yeah.
Because it's like usually funny, but it's not this consistently funny.
Yeah, but we've been on these screens for a while.
That's true. This is
we've
one
been
of the
sitting
longer.
on it.
No! Stop!
We're free.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah.
I began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. What if you went Wibbly? I really need to see every character Wibbly. We have Vi, we have Dio and Kay, we have Clover, but I think that's
The
it.
number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
It's been fun. Peace.
I promise to call for help and return as soon as I can. Please, do not give up hope.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks, man.
Just get going already. But... just you, Kay.
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close! Let go! Let go, goddammit!
This is a really good CG.
It's really good.
Let me go!
He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on. Ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
Hey! What the hell is this shit? Why are you doing this? I kept my promise, didn't I?
Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, I didn't say anything about letting you escape.
What? Shit! Stop screwing around, asshole! I have to get out of here. I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot.
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door, but the gate was already beginning to close. Only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door.
Sigma! Stop! That's enough! Please, you have to let go!
The door's going to shut on you if you don't let go.
That's the idea.
Yeah! Alright. See you later, Dio.
So good.
You're an idiot right up until the end, aren't you? Just hurry up and die, you senile old fuck!
Classic.
Truly, how is it possible that not every single person knows at this moment? Like, I know it's late, but even so, like, you still don't know after this generally, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's like still people who get blindsided by the reveal after this line, which is very funny, because this is like the most, like, they look you dead in the eyes and say it. So many of the Phi ones could be like, yeah, she's just mean, but like...
She's mean and 20.
Yeah, that's the thing. She is 20, which explains so much of her character. No. I'm going to live.
Gross.
Yummy.
Grossy.
That was disgusting Foley work. Good job. I hate it.
Yeah, I really want to know what they did for
The
it.
number 9 door has closed.
Like original, I don't imagine it was something, you know, done like in studio, but where
Yeah.
they got that clip from, the original Foley work, I'm so curious what it was.
Yeah.
This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
And then he went to bed, Betty Bye.
Yeah.
The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired. So very, very tired. Felt my eyes flutter closed.
Yeah, he did resist anesthetic for like upwards of 15 minutes, I think. Real time.
And then... nothing.
Because, like, there's a lot of things you can artificially slow down, but the effectiveness time of anesthetic is not really one of them.
Yeah, like, lowering the dose wouldn't really accomplish that.
Right. Unless it's like an extended release, but I don't think they care enough to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's also like when getting knocked out by anesthetic is already on like the order of magnitude of like seconds, you wouldn't notice if it was a shorter time. You like wouldn't be able to tell, really. It's it took 3 seconds instead of 5, like.
Yeah.
Sigma! Finally awake, huh?
Oh, you're finally awake.
Oh my god.
Where am I? Ooh, I just realized the fun parallel of him waking up in the infirmary with one less hand. to like the Sigma bad end.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's like certain similarities there, which I think
just
is
time he's
everyone like
surrounded by friends.
rejoicing to see him here.
yeah, exactly.
Versus the
It's like
isolation and known hate.
yeah, it's very like the game is over, but the circumstances are so wildly different. It's a very fun little parallel for them to draw. Hi Trey, welcome in.
Hi, Trey.
Hello. I rubbed my eyes and
Oh, sorry.
lifted my. It's okay. Oh no, it's not okay.
I'm sorry to
I rubbed
silence
my
you.
eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a
On
bed.
International fucking Women's Day.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Truly cruel. Which meant
The infirmary, huh? The infirmary, huh?
Huh. Infirmary.
Uchikoshi
I guess they
really
can't
likes
get out
this
here after we passed
place.
out.
Yeah. At least it makes sense to bring him
Yes.
here.
He did just have his hand removed.
This is a situation where I'm like, yeah, I think it's appropriate to use the infirmary. You guess?
Well, I wasn't there to see it. I was out, just like you. But I was in the AB room.
Why?
That bastard Kay. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so...
Whoa. And after we knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9.
Yes.
So, where is he now?
On the other side of the number 9 door. With Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Is your arm okay?
Arm?
I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was
They're just so young and there's not enough moisturizer in the world for that.
That probably is the closest this game ever gets to acknowledging Grandpa Anchor Arms.
Yeah.
That's like Tenyoji being like, your arms are cybernetic? Yeah, it checks out, honestly.
I looked down at my left hand.
No, you didn't.
I was getting to that. Or rather, I looked down at where my left hand should have been. Be fucking patient.
No. Not for Sigma.
I get it, because the opportunity to be funny is far more valuable.
Yeah, especially compared to respecting Sigma.
Of course. Even though this is the route where he should perhaps be the most respected.
Yeah, I guess. He was pretty cool today.
Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. Like, he's what people think war heroes are like.
Yeah.
He's like the idea that is meant when someone is called a war hero.
Yeah.
I told myself I'd do anything to get the cure.
Sissel, I
When
have
it
like
meant-
3 inches of lap. Why is that where you're deciding to sit?
Because.
Even if it meant letting Dio betray me. But I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand.
Oh yeah. How's Quark?
I'm right here.
Oh, baby.
Took just a split second to pop in after the camera turned. Quark.
I was so sure you couldn't see me. I'm on boxes.
Man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
Yep, thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk Dio, right? Luna gave it to me, and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, Mr. Sigma. You saved my life.
You got all your immunogoblins now.
I am full of goblins. That was my first vaccine ever.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably true.
It's absolutely true. It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. Everyone knew now how I'd made a deal with Dio, and about the journal we'd found with the Latin in it. Clover and Phi seem to have done most of the talking.
It was completely the opposite of what we guessed. We're not infected. The rest of the world is.
Well...
Well, I guess Luna can say we.
I guess.
That means
Me
this place
and my
isn't a quarantine
cousins.
facility.
Yeah.
It's more like a shelter.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet.
Me and some other people.
I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a
Me
couple of
and now
discrepancies.
Quark?
Yeah. Yeah.
That counts as we.
Phi and I have already gone over it, but...
I explained what I'd noticed. One, if we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected?
Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in.
Not this one.
Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. 2. The timing of our abductions in the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the nonary game.
More like the Radical 6 plandemic, am I
Oh,
right?
I mean, yes, it was planned. I would be so mad, like, living through it and having to hand that to the conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, it's like it was actually... This one was made in a lab, unfortunately.
Mhm. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us?
For shits and giggles.
for the lulz.
Just
To
take the piss,
out of a
line.
line. If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe? Truly, I tried to get that out so hard to get that out before either of you could. I had to be funny.
Maybe someone anticipated the pandemic. I don't know who. Probably Zero.
But not the Who.
Anyway, they grabbed
Heyo.
us before the pandemic really started. Then they put us in the shelter. But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill time.
Sure.
Sure thing, girly.
Sure, girl.
Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could die just because he was bored?
Well, we don't actually know if there is
Capitalism.
poison in this bracelet.
Sigma, did you ever see Squid Game?
I mean, of course, I was like 14.
That's true.
You're the
What?
only one who's gotten injected so far. And when you did, it was only Soparil.
I like this.
Yeah, that
This is a
her
very
bringing this
fair.
up.
That's a very fair question, Clover, considering your experiences.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? Like, she's wrong, but it's fair.
Yeah.
That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
No, that's not what I mean. That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets.
Oh, are
For
you?
normal reasons.
The Adam's analysis confirmed it. But what if the Atom is lying? If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any speculations on.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's very, like... She's very, like, that's great and all, but it's a non-starter if we accept that premise, so...
You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Which probably...
Or the journal.
But the
was
thing
printed
that it
while
conveys
translation
the
was a lie.
necessary information.
Yeah.
It just could not have happened at any point in time.
Yeah.
Which again, I truly don't know if it's intentional or not, that it's impossible, but
Yeah.
shrugs.
What if the atom was made of pudding? Exactly. You made it up?
No, my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop.
What if my
I
hair
don't think
was
Zero's
white?
doing this just to take the piss out of the lime.
She
There
said the
it
line!
Yes! Piss out of a line mention!
Piss moment!
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass the time.
Well, that's not what you said.
No, I'm pretty sure I said that.
How do you make that mistake?
However,
I love how here
Clover
they
has had-
dumbly had to make her say what was intended because how could you get it?
Yeah. I feel like it's pretty clear and straightforward, personally. I don't know how you could possibly question what she meant by that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Meaning?
that someone did that part seems
Ah.
reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah. It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered
I
species?
would simply save more than 9 people.
Yeah, personally, that's not, like, enough.
Does that mean we're supposed to
The girl don't say it.
repopulate the planet?
Girl, you are saying this for no reason.
Girl,
There's
you
some-
cannot.
There's some issues with that premise, Luna. That's
Like,
not a
just
we situation,
so many
Luna.
Points. 1, you know this is not the case. 2, you are a robot.
Yeah.
3, Luna.
Yeah.
It's in
Kills
the
him.
script. I had objections, but I looked around and did a quick inventory.
Kills
4
him.
women, an old man, and a kid.
Kills
And
him.
I was only young, fertile male.
About that. This I hate that this is funny for the irony. It's just not. I hate him. I hate
It
this.
just sucks that this exists, but
Yeah.
like, funny thing is, that truly impossible.
Yeah. Me personally, if I were trying to repopulate the planet, this isn't the selection I would go for.
Yeah, they were trying to be like fair and like, okay, no, if I do not pick randomly, it is guaranteed to have discrimination of my implicit biases. I have to go randomly, and then it just was the worst.
Yeah.
They made a mistake. Oh, I did not read.
I'm just killing him.
Oh, okay.
It was just him being like, oh, repopulation doesn't sound so bad.
Okay. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that?
Sizzle, what is your problem with my straw today? What is your damage?
Demons! This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
About
or
that.
Disney World.
Oh boy.
The game's over. There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got even more questions.
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door again? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean shit. The 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that matters.
8?
You're including the old woman?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? What if the old lady is Zero Senior?
I am gonna be half right, but useful.
Insightful. Yeah.
But in the wrong direction.
You're right. We never even considered that.
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe she wasn't murdered.
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with Radical 6?
And killed herself?
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her.
Maybe she was killed somewhere else. And then
You're
someone
right on
carried
this
her in
part.
What? That's ridiculous. That would never
I hate
happen.
you.
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Sure. Okay. Hey, ma'am.
We looked down at the
Hi,
body
girl.
of the old woman. I was the first to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead. No, especially because she was dead. I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, I suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. I was gonna do a funny magic trick with it where, like, I was gonna show nothing up my sleeves, but there was something. Dio didn't appreciate the magic trick. He stabbed me lots and lots and lots.
A card?
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is
Spent
hers.
45 years practicing close-up magic.
I believe it.
Huh. Looks like her name is... You really gotta fucking spell it, Sigma?
God.
What the hell? Are these even letters? Kurashiki. Ever heard it before?
Nope. You?
No. Anything on the back? Huh. There's something written here. It says... Jumpy Doll.
Live Junpei reaction.
Well...
Akane, your
actually, it says
cybersecurity is
pass
trash.
equals Jumpy Doll. So I'm guessing Jumpy Doll is a password
This
of some
isn't
sort.
good, but this is kind of tangential. Is it like a myth that I've just been reading, or is it true that like just long sentence that's easy for you to remember, but as long as a better password than like actual like key smashes that are nonsense, like, or is that not true?
I've heard people say that. I don't know from the perspective of like a computer being able to brute force it. I don't know enough about how that works to say.
Okay.
I will say, I think part of the reason it's more secure is that a password that you can remember in your head is always going to be more secure than one you have to write down somewhere or outsource to like password managers are great, but there's always a risk of them being compromised.
Yeah.
And so I think that like a long string of words that's easy for you to remember, it's very long, which makes it hard to brute force. And if you don't have to write it down somewhere, then that makes it way more secure because it only exists in your brain.
Okay.
So I think there's like ways that it's more secure, basically.
Okay. Thank you. But yeah, either way, this is not a long password. It is not secure.
Yeah, this password fucking sucks.
And she still had to write it out. And I get it, lady. You're 68. That's fine. But
What the hell does that mean?
Beats me.
Looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
we're still looking the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
I wonder if that handwriting is consistent with we see Akane's handwriting at one point in ZTD, right?
Yeah, I think she writes the poison letters.
That's right, yeah. I'm just like, I'm trying to remember if that's consistent with her handwriting on the coaster or whatever. Because I feel like she writes one of those. I know Carlos writes most of them, but I feel like there's... It sounds right.
Again, I'm pretty sure she's the one who tells D-Team about the poison.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Right, time for a funny moment.
What's wrong?
Normal stuff.
Alice! Oh no.
Normal
What are you
moments.
planning to do with that?
What do you have?
Open your hand.
Alice, drop it.
Fi and I turned around and gasped.
Damn it.
Ran to the front of the room and skidded around the partition. Hey, gonna go normal mode. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable.
I'm inclined to agree.
Her eyes were flat and hollow. Face was an emotionless mask. She was not well.
Again, inclined to agree.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
The look on her face was all too familiar. He looks so doofy.
It, like, almost looks like their model isn't placed correctly in the room. It is, but, like, something looks off about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel the toad looks a little weird.
Yeah. Something about, like, they're not in the exact same... It has that, like, green screen type thing where, like, the perspective is different in ways that, like, are hard to describe, but your brain can tell.
Yeah. Like...
I don't think there's anything actually wrong with it, but it has, like, that impression.
Yeah. They also look like they're saying, I grew up.
Yeah.
Mom said it was my turn on the scalpel.
Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane.
Before Quark went sicko mode.
Truly.
Before I went crazy. But that meant...
Goodbye.
Hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, then driving it down toward her heart.
That scream always jump scares me.
Yeah.
The sound effect was a little comical.
Yeah. Me when I step on a tomato.
Yeah. Yippee!
Yay! What a fun ending.
I like how everything was going, like, not great, but, like, decently well up until that point,
Solid, and then just...
Like, you know, they were having a solid 6 out of 10 day, which is, like, better than most endings.
But yeah, then... waited until everyone was looking, which is kinda rude.
Yeah. For the drama.
God, you want so much attention. I'm gonna throw up saying that. Your baby.
Damn, we're really knocking out endings in this one, huh?
We're almost there.
Okay, now we go Luna mode?
Yeah, now we go sicko Luna mode.
Yippee! I don't think we're necessarily gonna finish this one today, but we're gonna make progress.
Really?
Luna End's one of the ones that's like a million years long, right?
I think today's the finale.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna stay here through Akane's little exposition dump. I am just gonna... Because they're just like, man, what the hell's this? Remember...
Yeah.
Memento
Again, like
Mori.
the lead up to like
The
the
Ninth
Quark
Line ate
and
the
Locke was
sun.
good and dramatic, but this doesn't really have much gravitas.
No, wait.
DM.
GTF.
Just GTF.
Yeah, GTF.
You transgender.
Diana model.
106, 016.
Yeah. That's right, right?
Milkalavi.
Yeah, no, the Jumpy Doll is in the Phi end.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes, yeah, sorry. This is Milkavali. Yeah.
Yeah.
Recency bias. What?
Yeah, I felt there was something missing from GTF. DM. Is there an
Something 016. It's not just 016, I don't think.
Is
There's
there
a
an
li-
L?
Yes, for Luna. Okay. I was wondering because I was like, I thought they filled up the whole thing because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the only time they don't is in security. Olive milk. There we go.
I
There we go.
love milk.
I fucking love milk.
I love milk.
Me when I'm programming.
Beaufort.
According to the state, the largest exhibit of artifacts.
Canada.
Poked
What
artifacts from the
soap.
shipwreck.
Kill
Will.
a kill. Poked artifacts from the shipwreck will.
Captain
Captain Kidd was fun.
Cigarsa.
This has got to be quotes from like a book.
Captain Kidd, probably.
If I had to guess,
The largest exhibit of alive.
I'm always saying this. I just love like no effort to even make this look like real code. They're just like fully key smashing.
Public and raise awareness of.
I'm always saying that.
Always saying this.
From artifacts from the shipwreck.
Of lead something and at least 25 cans nons, many of them still romantic in history books.
I'm literally
Pisces.
always saying this.
Yeah.
Many of them.
Many such cases. Phi, come over here.
What's wrong?
Why the fuck did they put Captain Kidd in their programming?
I got in.
What? How did you figure out the login?
Don't even worry about it. I don't know. I just knew it.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
I love when Phi gets pissed off about this kind of stuff. I'm like,
Girl, you did this to us 5 minutes ago.
You said that you did that. I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up?
Because it's relevant.
No.
Doesn't have anything to do with this.
I love her so much.
It literally does. It could not have less to do with this.
It's so...
Or more.
You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Look, just forget about that. Come take a look at this.
Sure. Fine. Just let
They
me
both
get
just
right
get
on
over
that.
it.
Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here. Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me?
We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes. This is a minutes, I believe.
Yeah, I was just about to say this is a minutes that I'm prepared to say is literal.
Several even. I do believe this.
Yes.
But no matter what Phi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm not.
And the AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. Alright. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start? Looks like there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
I gave her what she'd asked for. GTF DML 016. Her search returned several files. and after examining them for a moment, I opened one.
Golem unit details. Are these product specifications for a golem?
Looks like it.
So was GTF DM L016 a golem's ID?
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do. Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
Hi, I'm sorry we're looking at your bones.
Yeah. Another instance of, like, I love the fucking key smashing for all the, like, it's blurred out, but you can still tell that it's all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Not blurred quite enough. Like, just like 5% more and you would have been fine.
120,000.
Normal.
DRO? DRE? DRA, maybe? DARP, I'm pretty sure is what that says.
DARP.
I don't know, I'm always saying
DARP.
this. 400.
Mm-hmm.
Drajawers.
Always saying this.
Every fucking day of my life.
Drajed. These are IKEA furniture names.
Absolutely.
He used the screws
I'm made
from
out of
different
IKEA furniture.
Yeah. He used all the screws from different IKEA furniture kits. And that was his way of remembering which ones.
Mm-hmm.
Luna.
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT. ABT. Yeah, Trey, exactly. Her legs are 120,000. Don't worry about it.
Biological tissue, what's called ABT.
Tissue.
Tissue. I'm gonna get myself a little hot chocolate because I think getting up and moving will help me stay awake.
Godspeed.
Oh, nice.
When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes it look like
you know,
it does.
120,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Even feels like
I
this,
think it's
with
pretty
pimples,
fucking
little bit
clear.
of pimples, scars, and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See,
right in the middle of.
Right in the middle of.
I
Cicely,
see.
you got another 2 hours to dinner time. Be normal.
Luna was a golem, and DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look, at the bottom of the screen it shows her current status.
Epic.
Currently operational. Executing special mission? You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? You think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something?
What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampff test?
I'm always saying this.
A what? Sigma, why do you know references to shit like Materlink and you don't know fucking Blade Runner?
It's from an old book. A test to see
I
how
wasn't
human
allowed
she
to
was.
watch it
Whether
when
or
it
not
came
would
out.
be able to figure out
Or
she's
even
a
like,
robot.
I don't know, he knows a lot of literature, but he doesn't know, because... Adrian, was the Voight-Kampff test in Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
Yes.
Okay, so it did come from the book first.
It came from the book, and there is another test as well.
Okay, yeah.
There are two different tests. One that measures your spine, and one that was a bunch of questions.
Okay, yeah. Because I'm like, I know the movie, like, added and changed some things.
Mm-hmm.
As movies often do.
They made the female protagonist more romantic, where in the book she's just straight up not a good person.
That might almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed
They
to
also
give us a
completely
chance to see your
removed
true
like
nature.
the animals plot line, which is hilarious because it's like extremely important in the book.
I don't know anything about the book.
Well, animals
And I saw
are-
the movie a very long time ago.
Yeah, in the book, animals are very like rare, and so if you have a real animal as opposed to like a fake animal, that's like a symbol of status.
I see.
So that's why like electric sheep.
Interesting. So it's kind of like the Chinese room.
Yeah, Luna is the girl locked in the room, and the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say,
It's just a possibility, right?
Okay, I was about to get on her case, but yeah, that is something she always says.
Yeah. The one time that she says, like I always say, and it is in fact something that she always says.
It's like I always say, men are like colonies of bacteria. You get them in heat and they multiply.
Yeah.
Don't remember what percentage of that is canon, Gado line, but it's some.
Pretty much the whole thing, yeah. He said all of that.
Thank you.
It wasn't like word for word, but it was very close.
Okay, so I didn't fully make up that he said the heat and multiply thing.
Yeah, he says something like the higher the heat, the faster they multiply, or the faster they grow.
I thought I fully made that up. That's so dumb. What's wrong?
That's what it is. Yeah. Men are like colonies of bacteria. I love that you figured that out without me saying men are like colonies of bacteria. Adrian's not on headphones, so he can't hear a word Grace is saying. But I love that you could just tell.
Yeah, I heard like apply heat, and I was like, oh, I know.
What did he fucking mean?
You know. The more heat you apply, the faster they
I
grow.
watched that scene.
Men are like colonies of bacteria. What's not to get? When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese room.
I don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
They're gonna get fucking started again.
Yeah. Like you just knew it?
Yeah. Look, forget about that.
Long pause, and she's like, don't even worry about it. It's not the same.
Don't fucking do this to me,
Oh my
Sigma.
god, shut up! We were over that!
See Luna's status?
Me when I start losing an argument.
I do also, hi, I'm back on the headphones. I do also, again, want to clarify, I'm pretty sure you did believe that Fi is a golem until right up until here.
I think it might have been past here. I'm pretty sure, like, I was holding on to a crumb of hope for that theory until Luna End ended, and they hadn't addressed it yet. I still was like, I still felt like it was coming, but then, like, we got to the end of Luna End, and I was like, okay, if it was gonna come up, it would have come up by now. But here I was still like, she still could be lying. You know, I was like, I was losing hope, but I was still like, I was still on that. At least a little.
You had to grip it.
Yeah. Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. Executing special mission. Whoa!
Vogue!
Wait, what the hell?
1 second, Sissel is trying to eat paper.
Young man! Be normal.
Never.
I took your fucking paper, young man. What you gonna do about it?
It really is interesting, like, by the name alone, that a thought experiment called the Chinese Room is actually, like, a good and thoughtful thought experiment.
Yeah.
Just because, like, based on the history of, like, a lot of things, it is one of those things where if you don't already know what it is, you hear the Chinese Room thought experiment, and it does make you nervous.
Bristled at it
Yeah.
first time.
That's definitely a string of words that raises your hackles quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like...
especially, like, this game came out 2011, like...
Yeah.
I was just, you know, putting the walls up ready for it to be bad.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it just happened. Like, it could truly take place with any language in any country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And it is, like, it's a good thought experiment, and, like, it's an interesting one, and it makes a lot of sense once you know what it is, but I'm like, you gotta call it something else, because it is red flags on what is a quite normal thought experiment, and, like, a very useful one in the world that we live in now.
Yeah, yeah.
Increasingly relevant. Yeah, Yubi, exactly. That's, like, very... I'm like, what? Especially because, like, the use of, like... It calls to mind stuff like, quote-unquote, Chinese checkers and things like that, where it's, like, the word is just kind of used to mean, like, weird and different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's, like... I'm pretty sure Chinese checkers has no origin in China. It's just like, it's weird checkers. And so that's what they called it. But it's just like, I don't know. I find it interesting that that's still the name they're going with for it. Because I'm like, it's going to be a topic of conversation in the coming years, I would say.
Yeah. Well, if more people knew about it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Luna's dead.
You think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Better get your asses down there.
What, Sizzle?
He's mad that I didn't give him weed or food while I was in the kitchen.
Of course.
Sitsu does not want to automatically ally on account of he's homophobic.
Yeah.
This is true. I can't believe they just put the PC on the fucking floor next to the desk. You have so much room on that desk.
Yeah.
You have that little fucking
underneath.
thing next to the desk that you can put the PC on. Why is it on the floor, you freak?
I like when termites get in there.
Luna's the one who opened the AB gate.
That might not be the only thing she did.
Yeah, I'm actually fascinated by the, like, 70s style wood paneling in this room. In that, maybe it's not 70s, but, you know, like the old school wood paneling, because it's like, this isn't old construction. It physically can't be old construction. It looks like that on purpose.
They imported it. The whole room was
They
imported.
brought large wood panels to the moon.
It's probably
because
fake
they really
wood.
like the aesthetic.
Like they probably have a lot. They probably are like, they got made like fake wood to raise morale.
It's like that the stuff they make like picnic tables out of, that like plastic with a wood grain on it.
Yeah.
Look.
What do you mean?
What are the last 3 digits of her product ID?
016?
And where have we seen that before?
No. No, I don't believe it.
You're correct not to.
You're saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tenmyoji?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters. Of course I remember.
What? No, what? Okay, Alice's body.
Yeah, they were a little... unclear
My
on
brain
that.
must have skipped for a second. Oh, no, Luna's body. Yeah, my
Oh,
brain
yeah.
skipped for a second, because they were just talking about Clover, so I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I get you. We were right. Sissel! Cut that out! Why are you crazy? Stop it!
Literally,
I
what is
totally
wrong?
figured that.
We were right.
Yeah.
Why? Why would Luna?
And I trust him.
Literally, what is your problem?
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game.
He had a
polling
response to
closes.
that.
Yeah, I'm sure you can hear him just distantly. What?
Mhm.
Come here. Come here. Stop being crazy. Come here.
Let's go.
I'm crazy! I'm
No.
insane! I'm a
Again, sorry,
twisted fucking psychopath!
Okay, Nibi, I'm behind on chat, so I don't know if you already know the answer to this, but I was wondering because I thought they were asking about Clover's body, but they were asking about Luna's body. So when they said crew quarters, I was like, no, it isn't.
Yeah.
The game hasn't stopped.
Also, hi Nine, hi Neoman,
Hello!
If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
welcome in. Right. Off we go then. Oh, we're getting another Luna scary moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
A big one.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner.
Oh yeah. Forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah. With her bracelet, there's 3 in this room.
I stepped outside, set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AB room.
This is an interesting stipulation because it means you can't, like, secretly carry bracelets around very easily in this game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which...
You gotta stow them somewhere.
Yeah, which, like, doesn't come up often, but is, like, an interesting... Because in 999, it was way easier to just sneak around with somebody else's bracelet.
Yeah.
As evidenced by the fact that multiple people did it.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
Yeah, because in this game, it's like the moment you walk through the door, it automatically scans it. But in 999, you had to scan the bracelet.
Yeah, so you could just come through with any other deactivated ones, I think.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I think if they would hypothetically send the signal to the bomb, but if they're already
That's right.
unattached to the
Yeah.
body,
That's
The bomb
right,
can't
it's not in the
receive it
bracelets.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's like it doesn't matter. They're just detonators. So if it's already detonated, then
yeah, or if you just take off the bracelet, throw it out,
yeah.
like what Snake did.
And also, I would imagine if it's not detecting a pulse,
Yeah.
then it would know not to, because it
Won't
detects a
send the
pulse.
signal.
Yeah,
It probably stops sending those types of signals because it's not helpful.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll go ahead and hit the start button.
Yeah.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Funny time.
I'm getting silly with it.
Sigma.
Huh?
Hi, I'm silly.
Oh shit! You weren't supposed to see me.
Luna?
One minute remains until.
Oh, man, I hope they
Ambidex
believed me when I
polling
said, oh
closes.
shit, you weren't supposed to see me.
Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna here?
She's probably planning on participating in the game.
You You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
How's she going to vote?
Betray. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
I wonder if in reality she was like double checking to make sure they got to a room.
Yeah, she probably was like, they got here, right? Because, like, she probably would have, like, if they didn't get here in time, she was gonna go into a room and vote, I guess.
Although without her bracelet,
True.
she probably would have tried.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if she could do some override shit.
Yeah, probably see if she can bypass it.
Yeah. She's got 7 BP, right?
Yeah.
Have fun, Sage!
Bye, Sage!
Bye!
Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now.
What?
Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides,
There's
she's
a lot
golem.
going on.
She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it wouldn't check if she had her bracelet to go vote. Well, no, they are saying she took it.
Yeah.
Well, they
Okay.
don't know that she took it because he threw it out and then the door closed recently after they did not see her take the bracelet.
Well, they didn't see her, but they said that they assume she's taking the bracelet
Yeah.
and going to vote. So
And we know she does.
yeah.
She doesn't take the bracelet.
I thought she did because
No,
she
because
opens...
they-
We will find out in a few minutes.
Yeah, true.
There is no sense arguing about this. Then why is she doing this?
Isn't that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I really like how often they'll do something in this game where a character is wrong but completely understandable. Fi's logic here makes a lot of sense. It's just that the
Perfect.
truth is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she'll never know. I was like rereading my tweets about that last night, and like went a little crazy just because it's so good. She'll never know. Ugh.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And I trust him.
2, 1.
We ally, right?
Yes.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Hey, Sigma!
It was a weird transition.
Are you insane? Why the hell did you choose
When,
ally?
like 2 months in.
What?
I couldn't find the joke.
I didn't hear what you said.
That a weird transition. That is just was a weird point in HRT about 2 months in.
Yeah. Wait. We can talk about that later. Right now. She's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then...
Oh yeah. There it was.
Yeah, she doesn't pick it up or anything.
Okay. I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have voted.
Then she let the system vote ally for her?
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right, the results.
Yeah. Let's go have a look.
Always love this.
Just the one.
Justify.
Skulls! Look upon my evil skull, boy.
The evil skull boy.
Oh my god, 999.
999.
love
that
game.
That's such a cool game. I wonder if Uchikoshi ever played it.
Points have been
I
assigned
think it was
or
incidental.
subtracted.
Yeah, I don't think it seems like his wheelhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably
Please
right.
check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Not enough freak tangents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized. Here are some more AV game rules for you!
Yippee!
And again, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off.
Yeah. That means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but... Alright. What do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave?
What? You're kidding, right? Weren't you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive?
That was the test. You passed. What the fuck?
I can't just run off and leave him here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, that's a relief.
Yeah, she basically is like, that was a test you passed.
I was hoping you'd say that.
But it's like, why would you fucking do that?
Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right?
Luna.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 4 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
Red Solo Cup.
Every fucking
Fine,
time.
I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflex. I was a magenta pair just like before, if I had changed to a red Solo Cup. Just impossible to not say.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter though.
Yeah, it really, the comparison really is there. It reminds me of every time they would show Snake's arm in 999, because he was also so pale compared to everybody else in the game.
Just flashbang.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter though. Both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door. We never had to play another AB game again.
Alright. Quark comes first. Let's go.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels.
Tour of everyone who's died.
So fun.
No one in the
You
panty.
getting a snack, baby? Some animal crackers?
Aminal cracker.
Some twice cooked pork. Trying to remember the other things that Fi said she had.
Schnitzel.
Schnitzel, nasi goreng. I can't remember.
Chef's pasta.
Chef's pasta, that's right. Which is, that's nothing. Chef's whatever is just like...
Yeah, whatever the chef
It
feels like
means
making that day.
anything.
There's something I want to
Yeah.
ask you.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Fuck
No.
What is it?
There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
Yeah. According to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We pulled it, but it only opened one of the doors. What about it?
Take a look. See the lock?
Open?
Yeah.
And who the hell opened it? And how?
There's only one person who could have
Normal
opened
way.
Luna.
it. Alright, let's head in.
Okay. Yippee! What the heck are these things?
I think they're treatment pods of some sort.
What meant pods?
Even as I spoke, part of me knew what they were.
Is it the part of you that knows that's a very simple word?
I didn't know how or why, but I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them. Suddenly realized I knew exactly how to operate the pods. It was this strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside me was a version of myself that I didn't actually know.
Hee
Tee-hee.
Haha.
You're so funny.
One of them is lit up.
The one on the left. Is it being used?
The glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Let's crack it open then.
Yeah.
Baby time.
Cracking open a cold boy with the ones.
And inside is a baby.
Quark.
It's a beautiful baby boy.
This is how birth happens.
Yeah.
I was just born. And I really wish I did something special for their negative 40th birthday. Our feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse.
Was that the one this year?
Yes.
Nice. Oh yeah, because it was the negative 50th anniversary of VLR this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
This is it.
I actually really like this one. They look so peaceful.
They look so
Yeah.
cute.
It's
Having
clipping
good
into Sigma
dreams.
quite a bit, but don't even worry about it.
Oh, listen, they're just so small that they do that.
There's like a lot of clipping now that I look at it. Just like
Oh, yeah.
so much clipping.
Mm-hmm.
Cork's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal.
They shouldn't be.
Oh, so you should really do up those straps on the hat. It's gonna fall off and they'll be upset.
Yeah. Yeah, how do their pulses work with regard to the time perception? Because if Quark's pulse seems normal, that's a problem.
Sigma doesn't know what a pulse is supposed to feel like.
Yeah, he's just like, well, it's regular. That's good, I think.
It's happening.
Although... Oh, was Quark in cold sleep?
Yeah.
Not
No,
in
no,
cold
no, he wasn't
Okay,
in
no.
cold sleep.
Because I was going to say, that would slow your heart down.
He was limp and unconscious, but he was alive and looking like he was having a funny little dream.
Heart rate normal for an awake person, but not for an unconscious person. Maybe. Because it would feel faster, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Sigma's like, well, awake people have that heart rate, so that's probably fine. I'm splitting hairs.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
but-
we're being silly. It is a writing little oopsie, but it matters so nothing at all.
CinemaSins ding sound effect.
Yeah.
Children's heart rates are faster, right?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. The pod display had given us a little information on his condition.
Oh yeah, because the smaller you are, the faster your heart rate is. I don't remember why that is, but it applies to like smaller animals have faster heart rates.
Yeah. As far as we could tell, he'd been given an anesthetic right in the shin, which had put him to sleep.
Ready? What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too?
What?
Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
But why?
Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh?
016.
And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AB room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core.
My brain is over
That
there.
means she could have easily moved that crane,
Go
right?
there.
She could have used it anytime she wanted.
It means any alibi she might have for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
I feel like I remember when playing this game, even at this point, I was like, yeah, but I kind of still trust her.
But
That's what the
she's
game-
so polite.
Yeah, like that's the same thing that like, Sigma's thinking. So like, the game, Fi wants you to distrust Luna, but the game wants you to trust Luna.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like, Fi is completely in the right to say what
Oh
she's
yeah,
saying. Like,
100%. You
everything-
should not trust Luna.
yeah, it's an interesting moment where the game tells you, hey, here's why you should be getting weird vibes off Luna, and yet...
But trusting her despite, like, literally everything being against that is mwah.
It's really good. The game does such a masterful job with like
Yeah.
setting up like, here's every reason why you should distrust this person, but think back on what you know of them. How do you feel?
Yeah. It's a this game is very, and it's not easy to do. This game is very good at telling you all the facts, telling you what the facts say, and still having you be like, yeah, but...
What if she isn't evil?
Yeah, like, your intuition is such a part of it. That, like, and it does such a good job of, like, manipulating your intuition, too. It's very cool. I think it probably helps that I also had, like, a baseline... Maybe distrust isn't the right word, but, like, you know, the whole game you're like, something's up with Fi. Because of the way that she is. And then you beat the game and you're like, huh, I guess she was normal mostly.
I guess she was just weird.
She's just like that. But, like, the game gives you a lot of reasons.
Freak / neutral instead of a freak / evil, nefarious.
Yeah. To keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive, but look at our options. You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer? Think this through, Sigma. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
A robot may not injure a human being, or through an action allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Okay. You're right. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it. You ready?
You don't have to ask me. Isn't that what you always say?
Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
I do like that the game will have their little mannerisms rub off on each other and like point it out like that. I think it's cute. I wish Fi had counted down. I think that would have really completed that for me.
With a heavy, labored groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, Fi slipped through it. Followed through, Quark still cradled in my arms. Cradled's a very good word. Inside was a massive lift platform, like the kind used to move industrial cargo. Fi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms.
Huh?
Before she could respond, I spun around and ran.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Sigma! What the hell are you thinking?
God, there's
Get
just
back
such a
here!
moment.
Yeah. The way how she actually looks upset and desperate in this as well.
Yeah, it's like the
what
most.
can she do? She's trapped.
Yeah, it's like the most distressed you really see her. Sorry, Fi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
No. You don't mean you're going to go find Luna?
Screams.
God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me! You can't do this!
It is good voice acting here, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very-
really excellent.
Yeah.
Again, just such a good, tragic moment of she can't do anything. Dude, Sigmund left her absolutely no choice, and that's very intentional. And just the absolute distress of that. But he's doing this as, you know, letting her out, but it's not what she wants.
Yeah.
And just like the slow, quiet closing of the door.
It's so good.
This ends the nonary game.
And again, just
For
the
your participation.
like monotony, the cycle of going into this announcement of all is just, you know, predetermined, set, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, they really make it. They make these like horrible, gut-wrenching moments worse by being so like banal about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
As
this
the
is a
game
machine.
is
It is going to
all
keep
doors
running.
Other than the number
Yeah.
9 door have been unlocked.
It's very uncaring in a way that is very
Yeah.
interesting. Like, and I think it plays into like I think we talked about the kind of way that this game feels more sterile, like compared to
Yeah.
999's, in a way that I think factors into this, where it just has this coldness to it.
Yeah. And also, like, she doesn't know this, but there's also, the apocalypse about it. Like, that isn't gonna help the situation of needing to be a guardian in a situation she's completely unfamiliar with and having to learn scavenging probably from said 10-year-old.
And like, she's probably not getting back to Earth.
Yeah.
I feel like it was said that, like, the shuttle is, like, set up, but I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah, we only know about that in True End. We don't know about that in any other ending. Because it is necessary for them in Dio End to be wandering out in the wilds for a while.
Yeah. So it's like, even if it exists, it might not be immediately obvious how to find it.
Like, it had to have been well hidden so that people wouldn't find it until after the information that the characters need to find in True End.
Well, and also in True End, Akane is there.
Yeah, Akane is there. She might be the only person who can, like, activate it or some shit.
Yeah, or like show them where it is.
Please enjoy your stay.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I hold multiple headcanon paths for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I had no regrets. In fact, with Fine Quark's successful escape, I felt a profound sense of relief. Again, she'll never know that Sigma, like, that Luna was fine, that she isn't gonna kill Sigma in here. From her perspective, Sigma is just running to go see a killer, leaving her for no reason.
Yeah.
I could actually see it that if she and Quark find civilizations, she might demand for this place to be searched.
It's possible.
You'll probably find Luna's decayed corpse and Sigma probably dead from Radical 6.
Yeah. One of my objectives had been achieved, and a difficult choice had been made. My mind felt clear and focused, more so than it had in a long time.
All right, time to go. Luna's waiting.
Really good writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, just like the no music playing in the background of that, the stillness of it.
And then coming to the bee garden because you know.
Yeah.
And her just appearing with no ceremony.
Yeah. Luna. I knew you'd be here.
You knew?
Oh, right. We haven't talked here on this one, huh?
They're just
Isn't this
saying
nice?
it.
Yeah.
This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green.
This is kind of like the moment where the game starts to feel in some ways like it's like collapsing in on itself.
Yeah, it's like everything is coming together.
Yeah, in
And
a way
it
that
feels
like,
so wrong.
Yeah. But it's also like, this is like the moment where you're like, oh, we're like getting there.
Yeah.
Like that line in particular is the moment where you're like, oh, big things are coming.
They're like, oh, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. No.
They do a really good job with having Sigma very, like, gradually come to understand this, like, different timeline stuff. Especially considering the fact that, like, you can see it in a lot of different orders.
I have a post to show you.
I saw that one earlier. It's really good. You want to read it for the people?
Yeah, it's a writing prompt thing is 2 lovers have reincarnated throughout history, destined to find each other and fall in love all over again. There's also a third guy that reincarnates alongside them. We don't really know what he does, and it's quote retweeted a picture of C-Team.
Yeah. Love it.
Beautiful.
I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. I'm not sure what you meant just now, but... Are you talking about something that happened in another history?
So good.
What?
I know what you can do.
It's also like the way Sigma will
Sorry,
say
you
this stuff and not quite realize what he just said is really fun.
Yeah, and she's just like, oh, I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, do y'all want to get to when she starts encouraging him to do his Danganronpa comic of everything that happened and end there?
Yeah, I think that's a good spot.
Someone told me about it once.
Man.
Luna, your hair is clipping through your collar, by the way. Just thought you should know.
Don't even worry about it.
No, you can't point that out to me. Now that's gonna be all I see every time I look at the sprite.
Why would they let there be a clipping error on one of her most basic sprites?
They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Although I guess this game came out on like a lower quality.
Yeah, you
console
wouldn't
first.
see it
Yeah.
usually.
I don't think this game was meant to be in high definition. Who told you that?
Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted the dial on the bottom.
Screaming, crying, throwing up.
Yup. Diagenic bluebird lamentation.
Oh, also, nice detail. Who told you that? Next thing she says, Sigma. I see you, video game.
Aren't you
And
gonna
I
ask
hate
me
you
something?
for it.
Why I killed them, perhaps?
And it's... she's just so well written.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
Alright. Do you think here's a good spot then? And we'll find out his reasoning next time?
Yeah.
I think so.
Next time on Virtue's Last Reward, we'll figure out why Ligma doesn't think Luna murdered like 6 people or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was it 6?
Thank y'all so much for coming to this early stream.
How many people
We're
died
glad
in
that
Luna
y'all
End?
can make it.
What?
How many people die in Luna End? Is it 6?
It is 6 people, I think.
Fuck off!
Wait, now, let me see.
I'm just saying Diana parallels huge if true.
Let me count real quick. Yeah, it would be 6 because only Phi, Sigma, and Quark survive.
Yeah. And then, so it's
'cause
the
if-
5 and the old woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just
Yes,
remembered
you
that I will
stupid
not
video
be
game.
here
Friend
next week.
Luna.
Oh, you won't?
Yeah.
Like the whole weekend?
Just for Sunday.
Okay. We can either try to figure out scheduling another time or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll discuss scheduling off stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Akane, Kyle, Clover, LSD, Tenmuji. Fuck. That's so
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Especially because like they knew it was 6 when they wrote this game because
Yeah.
not just these 6 is in this
All
game.
6 billion, yeah.
Fuck.
Just really good how it's like the Diana parallels, but Luna didn't actually kill anyone.
Yeah.
Luna's actions. Well, actually, Diana didn't actually kill anyone. It was her inaction and her impulsive decisions. And Luna let everyone die through inaction in her point of view.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Did you guys know that Zero Escape is good?
Has anyone ever said this?
Is anyone else talking about this?
I can't believe
No is the thing.
God. Well, on that note, I'm gonna be like ruminating on that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure out. Hopefully, we're able to come back for more next week. If not, we'll see you in 2 weeks. But until then, my friends,
I love you.
have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.